everyone, welcome to Quiltster Tutorials. My name is Deborah and today I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Quilt Planner to create a custom colorway for the Arctic Star wall quilt pattern. So we're going to begin by going over to the Quilt Planner, and I am logged in, and I can tell that I'm logged in because my little profile icon up here is activated. I'm going to go to the pattern library and look for the Arctic Star wall pattern, which is the first pattern here today. Let's select that and let's click Customize, which will take me into the template options for the Quilt Planner. So all patterns have template options. A lot of them might have just one blank black and white option like this one here. And some have pre-colored templates and some other options as well. So I'm going to actually start with the blank one. Pre-colored templates just mean when you open the project, all of the fabric has already been placed in it in this formation here. And then you can change a little bit here and there. You can use it as a guide to completely make your own colorway, but kind of keep the lights and darks and things like that in the same places as a training tool. Or if you like the colorway as it is here, you can just replace the fabric with a suitable replacement for something that maybe you own that looks similar, or that you can buy locally or wherever that looks similar. I'm going to start with a blank one and customize. And I'm going to give this project a name. Let's just call it Arctic Star Demo 1. Create the project. And once you click Create Project, just patiently wait for it to load the Quilt Planner, which is where we're going to have a little fun. So I'm going to go ahead and choose, I'm going to dig right in and click on one of these block groups. The Arctic Star wall has 1, 2, 3, 4 block groups. I'm going to start with the center block group. And I can see that it's activated because it has these hash lines across the entire pattern. So let's go ahead and edit. And let's edit this block. So as I start choosing fabric, the fabric will load into the activated space, which right here, it's this one here. I can change that by clicking elsewhere or by clicking these boxes up here to change the placement. I'm going to go ahead and start in the center. And I would like to make, this is all of the fabric in the filters here. I think it's in Riley Blake. So first I'm going to choose the company. Now you can search by company, designer, collection. You can use the color chart to just pull up any colors. Okay, so I would like to do, let's look at these confetti colors. Now the confetti colors are a nice collection of solids from Riley Blake. So let's just start placing some colors in here. one thing to note is when you're inside of a certain block, so I'm editing this block group here, which is kind of this border piece. And as I select a space, I'm going to select this spike here. You'll notice that it has been activated, and also this corresponding spike has also been activated. So that is a color group, and that is something that is built into the pattern according to the designer's specifications, and that helps actually calculate yardage correctly and everything as well. And those cannot be separated. So some other patterns, and we'll go over this when I talk about mixers in one of my other videos, you can change the block. This one you cannot, because this is a standard pattern where all of the blocks are pre-chosen for you, which is going to be a majority of the patterns in Quiltster. So up here at the top of the toolbar in the main Quilt Planner page, there are some tools, and this grid line here will just remove these lines so you can better see your quilt with just the fabric without interfering lines. But if you want to see where the block lines are, of course you can turn it back on. Let's go to the next. Oh, I forgot the background. Let's go back in there. So one way you can see if you've missed a fabric, here, let me show you one trick. Over here in details, it's going to tell me how much of the pattern I have completed. So here it says, this is my pattern, and this pattern is available for purchase through Quiltster.com. That's great in case I want to buy it. Right now I'm just coloring though. The quilt top is 54% complete. So clearly I haven't done these blocks out here, so I know that I have missed something. So sometimes these little spaces, one of them might get missed and you can't really see it very well, but you can come here and look and see how much of your quilt has been completed, and if you need to go find the missing block. And the way that I do that is I just click into each block group like this, and then I look at fabrics and block. B1 has no fabric in it, so that is going to be the one that I need to find. So I'm going to click on it, and it will activate B1 for me. So you don't have to go looking, you can just look up here. So anyways, let's make that a light background, and let's save, and let's continue on to the next block group. I think I'm happy with that Halloween inspired Arctic Star colorway. But let's look at the print page. And we have got a nice, beautiful image of our project, and you can click on the image to see a larger view, which kind of gives you the opportunity to zoom in and look at the fabric, make sure everything looks how you want it to look. You can print this, and it will give you a nice big color image along with the yardage chart. So you can save all those to your computer in a PDF format. You can print them out on a printer, just change your destination, whatever your printer settings are, and print it out, hole punch it, put it in a binder. However you choose to manage your projects, you can do that with this printed page. Now, one tip I will give you is if you would like to see the by fabric view, which is just a total of each fabric and how much you need to satisfy the project, you would just leave it on the default view by fabric. But if you want to look at it by block, this will list out each fabric with the block ID and how much you'll need for that space within the pattern itself. And then there's a third view by group, which lists the blocks by group. So just click to the view you want to print or save, and then go to the print button. Okay, and if you just want to share this with somebody, click the link icon underneath your image, and that will copy it, and then you can just paste that in an email and send it to whomever you wish, and the recipient will see this exact page, and they will be able to toggle the views just like this on your page. And the recipient does not need to be a subscriber of our website in order to access the print page if you send them this very link here, okay? And that is how you customize the Arctic Star wall quilt pattern. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you learned something new. If you did, please post a comment to let me know what stood out most to you. You can find more tutorials on our blog at quiltster.com. Just go to the top and click blog. Remember to follow us on Facebook, and if you haven't subscribed, go to quiltster.com, and I invite you to do so now to join in the fun. Thanks again, and remember, every quilt tells a story. The best ones begin with Quiltster. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.